Going everybody, welcome back to another video. This time we will be looking at a Minecraft Bedrock Edition add-on known as Dinosaur Era, as you can tell by this happy little Dimorphodon here.
Dimorphodon is not really a dinosaur, but this feels like a Minecraft mob showcase, which is just incredibly nostalgic because I watched a lot of those when I was a kid. It was incredibly chill.
What I want to do in this,
there is Dan TDM and Popular Mos just showcasing whatever mobs there are and all that.
This video is simple.
Ultimate Tool, the dynamite, whatever, the more TNT stuff. It's just really
look
fun.
at everything. Just look at all the different creatures, talk about them a little bit. So this might be a little bit of a lengthy video, but I think it'll be really fun because I have seen some of the images of these guys and they look really cool. I'm a big fan of the way that this Dimorphodon looks. So let's get right into it. This was done by
and this Dimorphodon looks quite good, honestly.
Copycraft, by the way.
Not
so we'll start
much like it.
off with these fellas up here. So first we have Dimorphodon, which is that fellow over there that we just saw. They look really good, I think.
This is a pterosaur, as you can see. Dimorphodon looks a little bit oversized, but otherwise, this looks quite good.
Dimorphodon is a very interesting pterosaur. Has
a pterosaur, which means that it is not a dinosaur.
A very interesting shaped head. It has a mouth full of razor sharp teeth, and I really like the way that oh, there it is flying. I really like the way that the wings fold. I think it looks, man, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Okay, next is Pteranodon. Ooh. I love that.
Pteranodon, okay. This looks like the Pteranodon Geosternbergia thing. Pteranodon Sternbergi, yeah. It is.
That crest, look at that. Look at you. Wow.
This is specifically Pteranodon Sternbergi. And unlike the Dimorphodon and Pteranodon. Okay, let's see.
Really nice. I love how they're like, you know, they're very, oh man, the
Pteranodon Sternberg guy over here feels a little bit undersized this time.
Walking animations are really cool too. I like how they're very...
Can't argue about the models though, because they both look very, very decent.
Very much Minecraft style. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at you.
Right?
They're really cool too. I like how they're very much Minecraft style. Oh, that looks really nice. I love how they're like, you know, they're very, oh man, the walking animations are really cool too. I like how they're very much Minecraft style. Oh,
a random Pteranodon, right? That's probably a random Pteranodon. That's not a Sternberg guy.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at you. That's massive.
Pteranodon.
But I like how they're properly Minecraft style, but yet they still hold some paleontological accuracy. I love it. Are these like females larger than males, or is it vice versa? I don't know. Regardless, I think that's pretty cool. After that, ooh, T-Rex.
Baby Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Maybe those were just babies I was looking at. Look at it go after the pterosaurs. Oh no.
Baby Tyrannosaurus Rex should look much more sleek than this. Not this carbon copy of T-Rex, but larger. But smaller. Sorry.
Fly away. Ooh, it's a bulky big fella.
Yeah, that is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that is the adult T-Rex. Oh, come on, not a Hero Wars ad.
Huh? Look at that, though.
Look at this T-Rex. This is not the most accurate T-Rex I've ever seen, but it's chunky, which is what I want, and the T-Rex is also just very big, was fairly accurate to its size and length, especially length.
Very properly bulky. Tyrannosaurus Rex was a very, very hefty dinosaur. It's got the forward-facing eyes and everything. This looks nice.
Yes, the T-Rex had forward-facing eyes. And this guy actually knows something about paleontology, which is quite cool to see. It's fairly rare.
This might be my favorite Minecraft version of T-Rex that I've seen so far. The colors are so cool. Look at those stripes. with the grayish tones and everything. It's got the proper. Even the fingers are correct. Look at this. Notice how the top.
No. These just feel pronated. These just feel incredibly pronated. I feel like the wrists are not pronated. The arms and stuff, they feel just quite off.
Smaller than the bottom one? Like,
never mind. The arms don't feel quite off. Oh man, the animation is very good though.
it's the Jurassic Park
are
lore,
these,
but yeah.
Are these wrist pronated? I feel like if the modder just tilted the claws in a little bit more, that
the fingers are correct.
Made it so that it's not pronated.
Everything's correct. That looks really cool. Awesome. Ooh, Tupandactylus. Okay.
Tupandactylus.
I missed. Next, we got Tupandactylus. Oh, look, an Archelon. That is so cool.
Tupandactylus.
But it's been forever since I played Bedrock. But here's Tupandactylus. Tupandactylus is also a very cool pterosaur. Has a huge crest on its head, very similar to Tapiara and Thalassadromius, I think is what it's called.
Yes.
Ooh,
Thalassadromius has, from what I remember, Thalassadromius had similar.
Look at that one. Is that sexual
Giant
dimorphism,
crest.
I spy? Are these like a male and female, respectively?
Sexual dimorphism.
That's cool. That is really cool.
It's a neat little detail that the modder actually added in.
Might have to play this mod a little bit more. That's awesome. Don't stay away from the lava, friend.
This video is really chill and actually has some accuracy to it. I really like where this is going so far. You know, it's kind of a break from all those bad paleontology stuff, bad Minecraft dinosaur videos, and this is definitely one of the best I've seen so far.
Triceratops, old three-horned face. I've seen this guy on as an image on Instagram. That's actually how I first found out about this mod.
Triceratops. Oh, that horn looks a bit...
I love it.
That horn looks a bit weird, but okay.
I think it looks so cool. A huge, blocky body.
And also, it should have made the modder should have made Triceratops's forelimbs are more sprawled out.
But I think that portrays
that's more accurate.
The thickness of Triceratops quite well. And I love the way that these horns curve. Because of course horns, those structures are layered in keratin. So the horns that we see on Triceratops skeletons would have been larger when the animal was alive because of that keratin. Oh no.
Oh no, Triceratops and T-Rexers attacking each other. This is literally the end of Cretaceous fight for the fight of the century.
It's going down. These animations are really
Triceratops should win this
cool though. They're really fluid. I didn't notice this before, but look how the T-Rex has these type of lacrimal horns right above its eye.
My God, the T-Rex
that's something the T-Rex did possess as well.
Oh, the Triceratops won. Nice. Triceratops actually won against the T-Rex. Really cool to see.
Congratulations, Triceratops. It was well earned. Velociraptor. Yep.
Raptor.
Oh, I love it. Run. No. Oh, jeez.
Why is the Velociraptor attacking?
No.
Okay. The Velociraptor is a little bit big, but otherwise the model is well done and it's accurate to paleontology.
I'm gonna go over here. Oh, I think these are naturally spawning Rexes. Oh, okay. Later. Ooh, we got some prehistoric planet colors going on here.
Yep.
Very proper Velociraptor.
Oh my God. There's...
Yeah.
Why are they just charging at the Ankylosaurus, though? The Ankylosaurus just absolutely whacked them and just killed them both because these Velociraptors are dumb cricks and they deserve their fate to in the hands of.
Yeah, there was only one way.
In the clubs of the
nations. These are very good. Sorry. Might also be an example of sexual dimorphism. Look at that. That T-Rex is a different color. Oh, that looks so nice. Hello, Archelon. Okay.
Why are the
things to
raptors
fight
attacking?
everywhere. I think that they look really
Gosh,
nice, though.
why
They
are
are
the
the
raptors
proper
attacking
size.
every herbivore they
Velociraptor,
see?
as many of you probably know, was not nearly as big as it was in Jurassic Park, and its skeletal structure was a lot different, too. I like how they portray it with the smaller snout here. I love the tail fan, too. That's really nice. I like the thin legs, though. That's awesome. Xiphactinus, if I remember properly, which I think I do, this should be a fish. Yes.
Yes,
With a
it's a
gnarly
fish.
mouth. There it is.
Baby fish,
Look at
and then
that.
the big one.
Oh, they did a great job on the mouth. Look at that. Xiphactinus
Xiphactinus is not really a dinosaur, but dinosaur era. But this one is fairly accurate and
have a very gnarly looking mouth. Here's probably a picture on screen right now.
Xiphactinus.
Very terrifying fish that I'm sure
Cretaceous
that many of us would have been horrified of if it was still alive today. That looks really nice, though. I like that. Oh, Argentinosaurus. This guy is one of, if not the largest dinosaur, and by extension, the largest.
Now, it's the largest. I know there is a dinosaur that is even larger, like the Brachiosaurus. However, the fossil disintegrated, and I can still confidently say Argentinosaurus is the largest confirmed creature, terrestrial animal. Not really largest confirmed creature. That belongs to blue whale.
Largest land animal to ever live.
Largest land animal to ever live. Yes. Come on, not an ad.
Boom.
Not AFK journey ad. Argentinosaurus.
That is
Look at how big that thing
gorgeous.
is. Compared to the T-Rex, this is just Argentinosaurus. T-Rex,
T-Rex.
You better watch
Look
out,
at the osteoderms on its back, though. I love when people portray them with osteoderms right back here.
The size of the Argentinosaurus is accurate.
Prehistoric Kingdom does that, and I just love the way that it looks.
The model could have done a much better job with the Argentinosaurus attacking, because the Argentinosaurus just missed the T-Rex, and now the Argentinosaurus isn't even attacking the T-Rex.
The
Argentinosaurus is
Come on,
attacking
you are
the T-Rex.
Argentinosaurus. You need to fight back here. Anyway, that looks. Oh, there's a younger one.
Baby Argentinosaurus.
That looks amazing.
How much health does an Argentinosaurus
Look at
have? One Argentinosaurus has died.
I like the head, but these Rexes are a bit annoying right now. The feet look great too. Yeah, Titanosaurs, they did have like pillar feet basically on their front limbs and their back limbs.
That's the Parasaurolophus. Raptor would hyperfixate on that.
Would look pretty similar to this. That looks amazing. Man, hats off to CompuCraft. This is really good looking. I like your face. Utahraptor, haha. These guys were actually bigger than the Jurassic Park Velociraptors.
Oh.
That's a bad example, but yeah.
Baby Utahraptor. And then this one is the real deal, as you can see. It's the Utahraptor. This is, let's see, the Utahraptor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Look at its arm, the way that the hands are covered by the wing. That deadly claw right there, the tail fan back here. Wow. The shape looks really good, and it's still blocky, too. It's still properly Minecraft. That looks gorgeous. Do we get different colors? Slightly. No, wait. I mean, we might. It's just maybe it looks like they're pretty consistent with colors. They look gorgeous, though. Wow, these colors go really nicely together, too.
Because, natural colors. That's the thing. Natural colors with those non-avian dinosaurs.
They actually kind of remind me of the beasts of Mesozoic, Cyberzoic, I think, Utahraptor. So that's really cool. That is really cool. That was only the first row. So now let's move on to these guys right here. Mammothsaurus. We're going to get another sauropod here. Let's place it right next to...
Baby Mammothsaurus. Mammothsaurus had a ridiculously long neck.
Very cool colors, though. Look at that orange neck and the browner or grayer bodies, the red stripes on the tail.
Feels a little bit undersized, but that's fine.
That's very nice. That is very nice. And Mammothsaurus did have a pretty long neck.
Yeah, that's definitely undersized for Mammothsaurus.
Too, in proportion to its body size. And I think that's very nicely represented here. The feet also look pretty good, too.
I'm a fan of that one.
So far, they're really killing it in the sauropod department. Let's look at Therizinosaurus. Ooh. There's another one.
Therizinosaurus is really
that
good.
Looks so... Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. Yeah, I think that this captures Therizinosaurus pretty well. Kind of like
Therizinosaurus is fine and dandy, as you can tell.
Very strange proportions. They're like the very strange way that it holds itself. Therizinosaurus was a very strange animal, and I think they did a good job. Of course, those claws. Therizinosaurus itself has the largest, the largest claws of any dinosaur. I like that animation
Longest
that it did.
claw.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, Pachycephalosaurus.
The largest belong to Deinocheirus.
There we go. That's very nice. I like the.
Therizinosaurus and Utahraptor are attacking each other. Therizinosaurus should win. There's Pachycephalosaurus.
Contrasting colors. The dome looks really good, like in contrast to the body.
I'm just watching the battle. I'm just focusing on the battle between the Therizinosaurus and Utahraptor.
We get different colors. Ooh, yeah, I see a green one. Yeah, there we go.
Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah, there we go.
This reminds me of Prehistoric Planet. The way that they portrayed
Utahraptor just died.
Pachycephalosaurus.
That's to be expected because the Therizinosaurus is stronger.
Wow, I've been gushing about the animations, but these animations are very nice. The way that they kind of like the way that their whole body moves as
half a ton dinosaur could not face a dinosaur literally 10 times bigger than that.
Walk around. Right, let's get some Protoceratops. We haven't seen too many Protoceratops things around. Protoceratops is definitely an underrated ceratopsian. Oh. I don't know how I feel about those back legs, but I like
the back legs. Just feel a bit off, but everything else is okay.
The tail is also very good too. Oddly enough, Protoceratops seem to have kind of like a paddle tail. You know, it's a very strange looking tail, and I like that they put quills on it. Nice little speculative feature there.
This speculative feature, all right, which is fine.
If there were any types of ceratopsians that had quills.
I like how the modder actually puts some effort into trying to get accurate paleontological designs
on them. It would be the smaller ceratopsians. And we need to place them with a velociraptor and recreate the very famous fossil. Ooh, Stegosaurus, let's go. State dinosaur right here. Hey, sea turtle, there's a giant archelon over there if you want to check it out.
Archelon isn't really a dinosaur, but whatever.
Oh, that is
Stegosaurus over here.
Nice.
Stegosaurus. Yeah, this Stegosaurus
looks like
although this Stegosaurus
orientation of the plates is
kinda
correct.
Undersized.
The way that
it kind of feels undersized.
Plates work,
but it had so much more effort put to it than whatever that bad dinosaur video just made. 2 of them to be exact, and this actually has plates.
Work is it starts
and this
small.
Actually looks much more accurate.
Base of the neck, then it gets bigger, and then the largest plate is set right behind the hips, which is how it's portrayed.
Thagomizers, the positions are
right here.
Very good.
It's also like how they alternate like that, where you get like a plate here, and then a plate right here on the other side, and then a plate here, and then it kind of like works like a pattern. Ooh, look at your plate colors. The Thagomizers seem to be correct too. The way that they kind of sit like that seems to be the correct way that they would sit on there. Or Thagomizer, sorry. I keep doing that. It's the whole structure, like that collection of spikes that's known as Thagomizer. They're not just individual Thagomizers. I keep making that mistake. I just don't catch myself, but that time I did. Maiasaura, I love Maiasaura. Let's see this.
Hadrosaur.
Oh, that's
really cool.
I like
this is actual Jack Horner contribution to paleontology, and this is one of the actual good contributions Jack Horner did.
It seems like they have the hoof-like structure. Yep, you can see the single nail. That is something that Edmontosaurus was found to have, so it's likely that other hadrosaurs had it too, due to phylogenetic bracketing. So I'm glad that they gave it to Maiasaura here.
Phylogenetic bracketing, yeah.
These look really cool.
I took a course in bioinformatics, and it's okay. It's really cool.
Cool, though. Can I get, like, one with a red head, like those babies? Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, that looks so cool. That's a nice contrast. I need to stop saying, oh, that looks so cool. I think everybody gets the idea. Spinosaurus is my favorite dinosaur.
Accurate, accurate stuff, accurate paleontology stuff looks really, really cool.
So I'm going to save it.
Come on,
until the last on this list. So we'll go ahead and do
have an accurate
Smilodon here.
Oh, never mind. Oh, it's not a dinosaur, but this saber-toothed cat.
Until the last on this list. So we'll go ahead and do the Smilodon.
Not saber-toothed
That's
tiger.
Kind of cool. Kind of looks like life on our planet's Smilodon. The way that they kind of gave it a little bit of a mane back here on the back of its neck. The spots are really cool too. That's nice, actually. These old extinct cats, not actually tigers. I know that many people.
Haha, this guy said it. Smilodons are not saber-toothed tigers.
People think that they are because of the nickname saber-toothed tiger. Ooh, Dilophosaurus. I love Dilophosaurus. Okay, I need to put it somewhere where it won't get eaten by something else.
Dilophosaurus.
Excited to see how this looks.
There it is. Wow,
see,
that's a really good one.
It looks perfect. It looks absolutely perfect.
Oh, it's
wow.
attacking.
Those animations are very nice. I love how huge the crest is.
The tail looks quite off, to be honest.
Nice contrast with the rest of the body. Those hands look awesome.
I feel like the tail looks
of course
a little
it's
bit
massive.
off, but
you know,
otherwise
Dilophosaurus was a lot bigger
really
than it was
good.
in the movies.
Look at that. No, not another one of those ebony ads.
You guys are so cool. I need to make a little dinosaur park out of you. Wow, they look so cool. No.
Oh no, they're attacking T-Rex just for no reason. That's a little bit off. That's quite not what.
Okay, now we'll do my favorite dinosaur, saved best for last here. I'm very excited to see how it looks. I think I've seen an image of it.
Spinosaurus.
On Instagram. At least it looked like the same style, so I assume it's from the same add-on. Let's check it out.
Oh, Spinosaurus. This Spinosaurus looks very accurate. Look at that. It looks fairly accurate. The spine is a block. That's a little bit of a gripe for me, but otherwise, this is very solid. Very, very solid indeed, and I really like it.
It looks perfect. It looks freaking perfect.
Look at this majestic water dragon. Absolutely incredible.
That is amazing. Look at the tail. The tail looks perfect. The legs look perfect. The sail looks perfect. The head looks perfect. It's got a crest.
This is legit one of the absolute best ones. Like, for a Minecraft add-on, this is absolutely incredible. Because this is actual paleontology, actual paying attention to paleontology, which is very rare to see in a mainstream environment, especially something as huge of a game as Minecraft. You know?
Those hands? What? Hey, look. Oh, look at this one.
Oh,
those colors are nice.
That's another.
I wonder if this is sexual
dimorphism. So the roars look a little...
Indeed.
The roars look a little bit off, but the animations for the roars are absolutely incredible too.
I wonder if these are, you know, an example of sexual dimorphism.
Sound a bit off though.
I wouldn't doubt it. Just look at how pronounced this one's crest is compared to those ones over there. Wow, they are. Oh no, don't do that. Wow.
Anki or something.
I'm in awe. Decimated that chicken, but wow, okay. You guys are my favorite so far. Makes sense. It is my favorite dinosaur. Next row. Ooh, we got a mammoth. Oh, wait, no. Here. Saltosaurus. Okay.
Saltosaurus.
Let's get it.
It should be a small-looking sauropod.
Ooh.
As you can see, this is fine.
Ooh, yep, covered in osteoderms, as Saltosaurus was. Oh, no. Mammals versus reptiles.
Reptiles.
Ooh, your colors are nice.
That's actually more.
They look great. You know, relatively small sauropod.
Even though they are small sauropods, Saltosaurus should win against Smilodons because they're still much bigger than Smilodons.
At least compared to, you know, behemoths like the Argentinosaurus and the Mamenchisaurus. And there's just fights going on everywhere. Ooh, now we got Quetzalcoatlus, one of my favorite pterosaurs.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Yep.
Look at that.
It is massive, as it should be. That looks so cool.
Incredible. hopefully there's Hadrosaurus with a robust design with a shorter neck.
I love the crest.
Short neck but more robust design.
Looks like it might have pycnofibers, which are small, basically feathers, essentially.
Whatever that
pterosaurs had on their bodies. Yep, just as I suspected. There is some variation. This one looks different from the other one. Beautiful. No notes. Ooh, Leopleurodon. Now, the question remains, are they going to make it massive? Like the Walking with Dinosaurs?
Probably not, because I feel like it's going to be just accurate paleontology. Leopleurodon is not going to be super massive.
Well, I think they made it like 25 meters in that show.
Yeah.
Or are they going to make it the
Yeah, the 25-meter Leopleurodon is a meme.
Proper size, which is 28 meters. Or sorry, gosh, which is 8 meters. We'll find out. Yep, accurate size. Cool.
Accurate size. There we go. I was a bit scared there, but Leopleurodon looks fine.
Though.
Not a dinosaur, but
Pliosaur
appeared walking with dinosaurs.
Here. I was wondering if they're going to have one that like had the colors that were closer to Walking with Dinosaurs, but that looks awesome. Again, nice contrasting color.
25-meter Leopleurodon is black and white, so...
Sweet, man. This add-on is so cool. Ooh, Deinocheirus. Let's go. The largest ornithomimosaur that we know of. Okay, we got...
Deinocheirus.
That looks amazing. What? That looks amazing.
Look at that. That's really
Deinocheirus
cool.
did have a hump, and it looks like they portrayed it with a hump. The giant platypus duck thing. With the massive claws, the massive arms, the beak, the bill looks great. Ooh,
this Deinocheirus looks fine.
It even has the tail fan.
Feels a little bit oversized, but otherwise it's very good.
That's the little fun thing about Deinocheirus is that I feel it's not even, the last few tail vertebrae are fused together, which indicates that it had a tail fan. That's one of the biggest pieces of evidence that suggests, that it might have been a feathered dinosaur. Because there is a debate on that. There is a possibility it was too large for feathers, but there is a little bit of evidence this
T-Rex might even have feathers on its neck or something when it's adult. When it's a juvenile, it might have still had feathers all around its body.
Supports it having feathers, and that, of course, being possibly vertebrae that support a tail fan, as it's portrayed here. It looks really nice, though. I think that the colors are a little bit too solid. I wish there was a little bit more variation with it, but that is
Deinocheirus versus... 2 Deinocheirus versus one sole T-Rex. 2 Deinocheirus is probably going to win. But it depends. Like, what if the 2 Deinocheirus just fight each other?
Minor nitpick.
Which is not
because I think it looks great.
It's not really happening right now, but Deinocheirus can fight. Can defend.
Pachycephalosaurus. Ooh,
hopefully.
We're gonna have.
Even though the T-Rex is more likely going to win against the Deinocheirus.
The colors. Okay, got that one. Is there like a different color? So these are what we got. Psittacosaurus is one of the few dinosaurs that we actually know the colors to. That's because it's so well preserved that the melanosomes are still present. And the melanosomes are what determine the animal's color. And so if we take those melanosomes and compare them to the melanosomes of modern day birds, you get the colors of the animal. This looks...
Psittacosaurus is really cool. Like, more attention, more paid attention detail. Oh my goodness, what are my words? What, like Apollo said, what is it with my words today?
Looks really good. It also has the bristles on its tail, something that Psittacosaurus did have. Honestly, whenever you see a Psittacosaurus reconstruction, that's probably the most accurate dinosaur reconstruction you'll see, and that's based off of things that
this is very accurate.
Found. These look really nice though. Like, these are no exception. Like, of course, Minecraft stylized, but oh, look at you with your frill. I didn't spawn one like you.
Oh, Triceratops naturally spawned trike with different color frills.
That is a nice contrasting color. That's beautiful. Parasaurolophus. Love hadrosaurs.
Red Raptor Rice is definitely going to hyperventilate on it.
Bloop.
Baby one.
Yep. There's the hoof-like structure. Love to see it.
Big one. With an animal this size, it should be able to defend itself against predators of its time, like Plesiosaurus, Gorgosaurus.
Absolutely massive, as they were. I love the colors of the crest in the contrast with the rest of the
Teratophonius
body. Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say, really. Ooh, Oviraptor. We just did the many interpretations of Oviraptor not too long ago. Let's see it. Ooh, that's nice. Of course, mostly based off of Psittacosaurus, which is based off of unidentified Oviraptorid fossil. So we don't actually know if they had a crest, but these are really nice.
Psittacosaurus is big.
This one.
No, I forgot about Psittacosaurus. Let's see. Sorry. Psittacosaurus. Funeral Higher Lord. Okay. Yeah, Psittacosaurus was quite large.
It's my favorite.
Quite a large
Oviraptor. Oh, jeez.
Good word. 3 Dilophosaurs attacking a Rex. That's not a very good idea because the Rex, even with 3 Dilophosaurs, one T-Rex can just kill them all because all 3 Dilophosaurs aren't that
Look
big.
at the blue and the darker body. These are very nice. These are awesome. Named an egg thief? Probably not so much of an egg thief, unfortunately, but now we got woolly mammoth, or of course the genus known as Mammothus.
Not a dinosaur, but you know, it's whatever. Dinosaur era creatures showcase. They have to pluck in some prehistoric creatures.
Ooh.
Baby mammoth.
I don't know why as a baby you have that long of tusks, tusks, but
this is definitely fine.
These are nice. I like them. Yeah, there's really not much I can say. Like, it's honestly pretty difficult to make a bad looking mammoth. You know, mammoths, we know a very good deal about them. Like, we know a lot about their genetics. We know a lot about their colors and everything. Mammoths are pretty well known in terms of paleontology.
Mammoths went extinct a very few. Mammoth will later. Okay, gosh, what am I supposed to say again?
This is what I call a mammoth. Ooh, Oranosaurus. The Oranosaurus. Bloop. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, Oranosaurus did have a strange sail, especially in comparison to the sail of...
Look at that Oranosaurus. That Oranosaurus looks very, very good. Jurassic Park builder actually got the design a little bit more correct on Jurassic World Alive for some reason, which for some reason just made Oranosaurus... Gosh. They just destroyed the Oranosaurus there. We're back!
Spinosaurus. It doesn't seem like it was a hump. There doesn't seem to be any evidence of attachment points for it to be a hump. I know that many folks would think that it was a hump. But it seems like it was a sail on Oranosaurus. But this is really nice. Very cool. Not actually a hadrosaur, by the way. If I remember correctly, it's a hadrosauriform, but it's an iguanodont.
It's not really an iguanodont. Iguanodon is more closely related to Ludosaurus and Mantellisaurus than it is to Oranosaurus.
So it's far more closely related to Iguanodon, which is also not a hadrosaur. All right, Nasutoceratops.
Good thing is this guy also recognizes Iguanodon was not a hadrosaur.
Ooh, that's nice. Nasutoceratops is a really cool... Oh, that's awesome. Nasutoceratops is really cool looking ceratopsian.
Nasutoceratops is just incredibly underrated, man.
It's got these like almost bull-like horns, bull horns, essentially. And I think it's portrayed pretty well here. I wish we could see a little bit more of the curve, but I think that looks great. Again, I like the blocky body. Look at its size compared to the massive Parasaurolophus.
Hero Wars ad. Huh? Hero War ad. What? Is this cartoon? What is this cartoon stuff for?
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Mosasaurus. I know you be aquatic. Bloop. Probably Mosasaurus hoffmanni, huh? Oh no, I set you up for failure right away.
Oh, Mosasaurus attacking my Pteranodon. Mosasaurus should win.
All right, that looks great.
Wait, did it spawn 2 Mosasaurs at once? This Mosasaur is not Jurassic World Mosasaur, thankfully. And this Mosasaur is fairly accurate, I suppose.
It does look properly like a giant lizard, which is what Mosasaurs are. Mosasaurs are literally like they belong to the same order, that being of Squamata.
Tylosaurus should be, if there is Tylosaurus should be a little bit bigger.
Which is the exact same order as modern-day lizards and snakes. And so mosasaurs are the largest lizards to have ever lived, specifically Mosasaurus hoffmanni.
Have you forgotten about stuff like Tylosaurus? Otherwise, this is fine.
Which is probably what this guy is. This looks like it would be 45 feet in length. Very nice, though. I love it. It's got the tail fluke and everything. Wow. Just wow. Ooh, Microraptor. This is another dinosaur that we know the coloration of. Same reason why we know the Psittacosaurus colors, because of melanosomes. Where am I going to put you? Put you right here. Yep. The colors looked like this. They would have had a little bit of an iridescent sheen to it, but this is pretty spot on, I'd say. Look at their massive eyes, though. They're kind of cute. I like
Microraptor designs. This dinosaur add-on, this is probably Bedrock in Bedrock Edition. This is Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Like, Minecraft Bedrock Edition, it just doesn't really have that much custom abilities and customizability, and it's just getting worse each day. And especially compared to Java Edition.
I like them. They look great. Very cool. Yeah, they're actually shown with the wings on their legs too. They got those like feathers on their arms and those feathers on their legs. Very strange little dinosaurs, but very cool. Ooh, Camptosaurus. Okay.
Camptosaurus.
Yep.
Camptosaurus is a very underrated dinosaur, you know. No one talks about Camptosaurus. Basically, no one ever talks about Camptosaurus. So the fact that this thing is getting attention is just quite cool to me.
Oh, that's nice. They do show off the fact that Camptosaurus was pretty big. Camptosaurus, along with Dryosaurus, seem like they would be pretty small dinosaurs, and that's only because we only see them in art, like depicted with like giant sauropods or creatures like Allosaurus that dwarf them. But as you can see here, they were pretty big. Yeah. Ooh, Ceratosaurus.
These animations are definitely better than the vanilla Minecraft animations that you see all the time. You can definitely tell this mod has a lot of effort put into it, especially in the paleontology department and the designs. The animations themselves are incredible too. Especially
one of my favorite.
Especially for Minecraft, it's definitely better than Orspawn. Even though Orspawn's a really cool mod.
Dinosaurs right here. Jeez, these Rexes are just spawning in, recreating Fantasia, the Rite of Spring over here. I like the.
Oh, Stego 006 from Gaming Beaver's Battle Royale. There's Stego 06. Stego 006. The Stego that killed the Indominus and Spinosaurus. And from what I remember, 2 members of its herd are still alive. Stego 007 and Stego 008. Although I'm not sure if I'm correct or not.
I love the way that the Stegosaurus, the way that it swings its tail. These animations are so cool. This is canon, by the way. Camptosaurus and Stegosaurus both lived in the Morrison Formation. Late Jurassic. Okay, let's get... What was this again? Ceratosaurus, right? My favorite.
Ceratosaurus.
Oh, it's beautiful.
My favorite. Oh, God. Ceratosaurus is... Raptor writes it's also probably going to hyperventilate on that one. Ceratosaurus looks really neat, you know?
I love when they portray Ceratosaurus as being a little bit more thick instead of like more gracile. And that is nicely portrayed here. You also notice these bumps on its back.
And the Ceratosaurus is a generalist predator, just looking for anything to eat.
Many dinosaurs today are portrayed with osteoderms, at least in media. Like they give them crocodile-like backs. Most, as far as we can tell, did not have osteoderms. But Ceratosaurus did. So this is accurate.
This is brilliant.
This one's my favorite.
Brilliant Ceratosaurus.
Look at that. I love blue crests. I love when people give Ceratosaurus blue crests. It just looks perfect. Especially that combined with the red head, or is that, can I really call that red? Really? I guess salmon head? I don't know. These are beautiful though. I
really like the Ceratosaurus, you know? really like the Ceratosaurus. It just needs, obviously, you know, not counting the Ceratosaurus just getting that treatment in Jurassic Fight Club and just getting absolutely pulled to the ground by the Allosaurus feckin' X.
I really like I like how they have a little bit of a throat pouch almost. The arms look really good, but this one's my favorite. Look at those crests. Beautiful. I mean, like crests and nasal horn, I suppose. I don't know if you can consider it a horn, but... Oh, you guys are cool. Yeah, you don't have to convince me, all right. Lythronax, a tyrannosaur. Bloop. Ooh. You look pretty cool. Going after the pterosaur.
Okay, what is that again? Lythronax!
Ooh.
Another very underrated dinosaur. The Lythronax is fairly robust, even for a Tyrannosaurus. Not even Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannosauroid, whatever. Lythronax is a Tyrannosaurid, and it is fairly robust for it, even when it's shorter, especially compared to stuff like Daspletosaurus and Gorgosaurus.
Ooh.
Actually, no. A better comparison would be just the Gorgosaurus and Allosaurus.
You look pretty cool. Going after the pterosaur.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I like the feathers that they have, too.
Lythronax absolutely destroyed that thing.
With like very sparse feathering. Very nice. I like them. Cool. Ooh. Lead 6.
What
is that?
Spawn in the water. Oh, it's a giant fish. Yeah, it's a giant fish.
Oh, it's that giant fish. I just set that one up for failure. But these guys were really big fishes. Fish.
Maybe.
I think you could see them in Ark, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know too much about them, so I can't offer much input. I mean, I couldn't even.
Giant fish. Lead 60s.
Pronounce its name, but
Lead 60s. You usually, even though Lead 60s is a huge fish, you don't see it in media all the time. You know, every single time you see a giant fish in media, it's usually always going to be the Megalodon. But so I'm happy that Lead 60s is getting some attention.
It's very nice, very terrifying. Imagine seeing that swimming around. Edmontosaurus, we got another favorite dinosaur alert. Just hang in there, buddy. Weekend's coming soon. I think we've seen some Edmontosaurs walking around.
Edmontosaurus.
Imagine seeing that swimming around.
Edmontosaurus, yes, it's Monosaurus.
I kind of wish that some of them I spawned would be Edmontosaurus regalis, which has like a fleshy comb, like almost like a crest on it.
Yeah, the difference between Edmontosaurus regalis and Edmontosaurus annectens is that Edmontosaurus annectens are quite a bit larger, while the Edmontosaurus regalis had that head crest. Even that, okay, both of them can hold their own against T-Rex, by the way. Hit them in the battle against T-Rex. See if these Edmontosaurs can actually fight back.
Its head. This seems to be Edmontosaurus annectens, which appears to be the largest.
Oh my God! They are attacking. They are attacking carnivores. My goodness! Look at that.
Of Edmontosaurus, and was actually seemed to be the largest dinosaur of Hell Creek, the Hell Creek Formation.
Yeah, that's the largest. Not even the T-Rex could beat it in size.
Which means that it was probably larger than T-Rex. But I like it. I like how you know, it has this end right here. It's kind of like a keratinous sheath that ended the bill. They're like the beak of the animal. This looks so cool. And again, it has the hoof-like structures. Very beautiful.
Hooves.
Very awesome.
They have hooves. They use their entire body to defend themselves.
Awesome.
Their sheer size as their main defense.
They did my boy justice. Ooh, Giganotosaurus.
Giganotosaurus.
Excited to see this one. All right.
The second largest.
Ooh.
The second largest terrestrial carnivore to have ever lived. This is
your head
fine
looks
and dandy
pretty good.
Giga, you know? Fine and dandy Giga. It's not from Ark. It's not from Dominion.
Looks properly like a Giganotosaurus head, if you ask me. Those colors are kind of cool. It seem to be pretty reminiscent to the Jurassic World Dominion Giganotosaurus colors. But I love the crests that they have, and I love
Oh gosh. One
how
Giga
they have a
versus
little bit of a nasal
two
ridge
Rexes.
going on too. I mean, kind of looks like an abomination right now.
No, one Giga versus
Now, but,
one Rex versus one Edmontosaurus. Okay, who is going to win that fight though? A three-way battle between a T-Rex, a Giga, and a Edmontosaurus. It would be a fairly close one, actually. It could go either way, but Giga's probably not going to win.
Because they're all mixed together like that.
Just because it's smaller than the other two. What happened?
Too.
Excuse me.
I mean, kind of looks
One
like
of
an
them just
abomination
died.
right now, but because they're all mixed together like that. But I love the crests that they have, and I love how they have a little bit of a nasal ridge going on too. I mean, kind of looks like an abomination right now, but because they're all mixed together like
No, Edmontosaurus lost.
that. Let's get them over
I'm
here.
sad. Baby Giga.
Yeah, little babies.
Big Mama
They
Big.
look nice.
Big Mama Giga.
Honestly, they look really good. They capture Giganotosaurus very well. If you made it this far in the video so far, be sure to comment what your favorite one is so far. Okay, we got 2 more rows
Lampriosaurus.
left. So we're almost there. Okay, so first we have Amargasaurus.
Amargasaurus.
Ooh, it seems to be...
Amargasaurus versus Ceratosaurus.
Jeez, I
I feel
set
like
it up for
Amargasaurus is probably going to
failure
win.
again. We got
I don't know.
Amargasaurus.
I don't know, because like Amargasaurus could just stomp on it, right?
Horse
Stomp
right
on the
here.
Cerato.
They are sauropods, which means that they are awesome. Relatively small sauropods. Like they're short in their stature. They got relatively short necks. And they did have tall neural spines that, of course, extended from their vertebrae and created this structure right here. Now, it was often portrayed as like spikes on its neck, like they were layered in keratin and all that. But recently, there was a study done that examined them, and they didn't look like structures that would have been layered in keratin. So it seems likely that they would have been covered in soft tissue, similar to this, almost like a sail.
So Jurassic Park built Amargasaur is more accurate, ironically enough, than the Jurassic World, the game Amargasaurus, and as well as Jurassic World Alive Amargasaurus, even though those guys looked quite cool, and they are probably some of my favorite designs.
Very strange sauropods.
Of any creature.
They look properly strange here. They look awesome. The colors are really cool too. Lambeosaurus, another hadrosaur.
Very underrated.
Oh, that looks cool.
Lambeosaurus and Montosaurus.
The crest looks awesome.
Lambeosaurus
that
is
guy's
big
stuck.
too, you know.
But that looks really cool.
Okay, the Ankylosaur is
Go
going
over
after
there.
Rex,
There's
it
Giga.
seems like. What is that? Is that another Anky?
Pretty much everything I've said about the other hadrosaurs applies here too. I think they were done justice. Now we got Kumi Manu, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know what this guy is.
I haven't heard of the Kumi Manu. What is that? It's an extinct genius of giant penguin.
Let's see.
It's a penguin.
Oh.
It's a penguin.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are big.
It's a little bit shorter than a human.
From what I remember. I didn't actually know the name of it, but I believe that these guys are giant penguins, essentially.
They feel a little bit too big.
And that seems to be captured here.
They feel a little bit too tall.
It is so cool.
That's the word. For it.
Massive dinosaurs right here, because yes, birds are dinosaurs.
Yes, birds are dinosaurs. This is a dinosaur, technically. Kumimano is a dinosaur because penguins are birds and birds are dinosaurs. That means this one is a dinosaur.
Kentrosaurus and another stegosaurid. Ooh, that looks good. Got the
Stegosaurid. Let's see. Camptosaurus is a Stegosaurid. Yes.
spikes going from the shoulder, like how it has the plates
Underrated.
that lead into the.
We have a lot of underrated creatures that are in this add-on. I like it.
Spikes like this, because a lot of Stegosaurids had that. It's just Stegosaurus that seems to be a little bit weird. They look nice. I like them. Caprasuchus. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Caprasuchus, this is really good.
Ooh.
This is a fine
That's
one. It's just a tall crocodile.
terrifying. Of course, the boar croc, because it seems like they had teeth that were similar to the tusks of a boar. Oh, but I like them, though. They're properly creepy. Iguanodon. We got a Iguanodon. Oh, they look good. They got that
Look at that, Iguanodon. Massive. Iguanodon.
huge, bulky body, and probably the most important thing is that they have that thumb spike.
Thumb spike used to defend themselves and all that grip stuff as well.
Yes. Iguanodon had a massive thumb spike. Man, that probably would have been pretty sucky to get stabbed by. They look really good, though. Elasmosaurus, another aquatic creature. That looks good. I love when they put stripes on the necks of plesiosaurs. I don't know what it is about that, but like especially this one that kind of looks like a sea snake. It's very terrifying. Oh, look at it swim into that.
Majestic, I would call that. But, you know, there's the lead 60s over here. You better watch out, Elasmosaurus. They're going to get eaten.
Creepy.
As well
I love
as
the way that these
Mosasaurus.
guys look, though.
Oh, God.
We don't get too many
What's going on?
plesiosaur depictions out there. And I think
Squids?
these are good ones. Dryosaurus. Another little fella of the Morrison formation.
I don't
Yeah.
know if the lead 60 actually eats... I know if the lead 60s would actually eat the Elasmosaurus, though, so I could be stupidly wrong.
Yeah, see,
Dryosaurus
look
is
how
very
big that is
underrated as
compared
well.
to me. That's actually
Dryosaurus is very underrated.
not too off. Dryosaurus was a lot bigger than I think a lot of.
If the mod had included stuff like Ornithomimus and the Anzu, it would definitely be really cool too, because these two were hunted by juvenile T-Rexes.
folks think it was. Like all the same things apply. The animations look great, and they really capture the idea of the animal very well. Eotitan. I've heard that name before.
Yeah, I think I've heard
I
that
can't remember.
too.
What are you? I am so sorry.
Oh, Eotitan. That's a giant ichthyosaur. Good gosh.
You are okay.
Good freaking good glow. Ichthyotitan is giant ASF.
I'm dumb. The name, the first name,
25 meters, longer than even a Shastasaur.
Ichthyo should have let me know what that was.
If bad paleontology channels can even at least include like Ichthyotitan, then it will be absolute. Then that would be peak. All right, that would be absolute peak, and it would actually be really. It would actually make it that underrated more. I don't even want to call it overrated, even if these bad paleo channels just mentioned it a trillion times, because this is
I apologize. I am a fake
genuinely unknown.
paleo creator. Anyway, there's Ichthyotitan. A massive ichthyosaur. Ichthyosaurs got to be really big in the Triassic.
There's
Like Shonisaurus and all that. They were huge.
Shonisaur.
Yeah, that poor Archelon. But
Poor
again,
Archelon.
properly terrifying.
Shonisaurus and Shastasaurus. Yeah, these two are big and massive.
The
Very
ocean is
massive.
pretty terrifying already, and then you throw these guys in.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I wasn't using my full brain. All right, final roll.
the final.
final-
Diplodocus, Allosaurus, Compi,
Yeah,
Carnotaurus, Brachiosaurus, Baryonyx, Orchelon, Anki, and
Did do.
Didn't pay
First, we
attention
got
to that one.
Diplodocus.
long tail.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so what's cool is that, oftentimes you would have seen Diplodocus portrayed being like its neck being a little bit more low to the ground. I think it was portrayed like that in Walking with Dinosaurs. More recently, we know that it would have been held a little bit more raised up. It's interesting that they didn't put spikes down the middle of the back, though, because I think the spikes are something it likely...
Obviously, I'm not a paleontology expert, so it's a really good time to learn from this video, you know. This video is a really, really, really good one. Really good one. It's just taking a break from all those bad brain rot stuff.
Did have, or at least there's reason to assume that it had them. I think some close relatives of it were found with it, with those spikes. And they got the nice kind of like, you know, that toe that's pretty sharp, and those back feet look really good too. Awesome. Allosaurus, the lion of the Jurassic.
It has to compete with Torvosaurus and Sauropod, and there we go.
Ooh.
It didn't. They didn't really compete much, actually. Allosaurus, just self-preservation instincts, and even they and Ceratosaurs, they probably interacted a little bit, but they didn't compete with each other that much.
Oh, it's got that proper thick skull
because of niche partition. The thick skull is because the Allosaurs had to hunt stuff like the Stego.
Well, yeah, you got to have one with red crests. Oh no, we're running.
That hadrosaur should be able to win because that hadrosaur feels way too big for the Allo.
And out of space over here. Oh, did those Dilophosaurs beat that Rex? Only 2 survivors. Yikes. These are nice. I love when, you know, I love the shape of Allosaurus' skull. So I love when I see it like portrayed in such a way that represents that. And these definitely do. These look really, really cool. Oh
no. There's 2 T-Rexes. This is Dave versus Goliath. Those Shaker AI, those Shaker AI mods are, those Shaker AI ads are just absolutely inappropriate and trying to attract simps. Like I said earlier, oh my god, they are just absolutely disgusting and absolutely crazy.
But these look really cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, you get the idea. They look really good. Compsognathus. All right, and that scared me. There they are.
That's a
little compies.
Little compies. Oh,
look how stubby they are.
Nice.
I think Compsognathus did have a. What are you doing?
Yeah, he just absolutely smacked the comp to death.
That's on you. Look how stubby they are. I think
Stop charging towards the freaking Ankylosaurus for once. They'll smack you to death.
Compsognathus did have a little bit like of a longer neck and smaller head, but it looks like a chicken in the game, so that's kind of fun. Why are you okay?
Why is everyone going at? Why is every single comic going after these giant herbivores? This just asking to die, asking to get crushed.
Ooh, Carnotaurus. I think this is the only Abelosaurid that we've seen so far.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Let's check it out though.
Carnotaurus.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, for any of these people who want to make fun of arms, make up tiny stubby arms, look at the Carnotaurus instead of the T-Rex. The Carnotaurus' arms are actually useless, bro.
Look at those horns. Of course, you know, Carnotaurus, again, with those horns, they would have been layered in keratin when the animal was alive, so they would have been a little bit longer than what the bone cores suggest. It's got the stubby Abelosaurid face. It's got those very small arms that are held backwards. And these colors are very nice. It almost has like race.
These arms have little to no usage, unlike the T-Rex, which, even though its arms are small, they still have some usage, like preventing other T-Rex from biting them.
Racing stripes, which is fitting because it seems that, as far as we know, Carnotaurus was one of the fastest carnivorous dinosaurs out there. Just horrifying. They're very nice looking. I love them. Wow, those animations are great. Brachiosaurus. Okay. Now, the question remains: is it going to look like
a hadrosaur?
Giraffe
win,
or will it look like Brachiosaurus? We will find out once we look at the skull.
Deinocheirus versus a bunch
get away from the madhouse over here.
I don't know what.
Iste resistance.
Fallen bulky. Yeah. This one is definitely a Brachiosaurus. That is not a Giraffatitan. That does not look like a Giraffatitan because its neck is chonky AF.
Yeah, I'd say that if it looked more like a Giraffatitan, it would this bump on its head would probably be a little bit larger. But I think you could say that this looks a lot more like Brachiosaurus. That aside, look at these colors. Look at that red throat. That's a nice contrast. It even has like marks that kind of look like where muscles would be. That's kind of cool.
I'm curious to see what the modder does to the Giraffatitan, and compared to the Brachiosaurus.
And different colors. I also like how it's portrayed, like, correctly, of course, in terms
and sexual dimorphism as well.
of the skeleton. The hind limbs were shorter than the front limbs, so it had kind of like a giraffe stance. That is nicely portrayed right here. Wow, these guys are... Yeah, the sauropods have been knocked out of the park. Ooh, baryonyx. Okay. Calm down, buddy. Check it out.
Baby bear.
Ooh, that's
Baryonyx.
awesome.
Baryonyx is also underrated, man. Everybody just talks about Spino, but no one talks about Baryonyx or Suchomimus. even Irritator, man.
Head looks really cool. I think the neck could probably be a little bit longer, but this is nice. Does it have the heavy claw? Baryonyx, if you didn't know, stands for heavy claw, and it was named because it has one huge claw, or two huge claws, one on each hand. And yeah, it looks like it does. Nice. I like your red crest. Like how it just has like some teeth exposed at the front of the snout. That's so cool. All right. And then finally, Archelon. I've seen a lot of you. These guys were massive, massive turtles. I like how they're kind of portrayed a little bit more like leatherback turtles, which seems to be the consensus, I believe, with these guys. Watch out for that baby. Okay. I think it's trying to get you. But,
what the... Man, the baby shouldn't attack the Archelon.
So cool.
Like this. Because the Archelon is going to absolutely crush this Baryonyx.
Looks really cool.
God.
Like you got a turtle
Archelon is giant AF.
the size of a car. How can you go wrong with that? Saw those guys in Prehistoric Planet, of course. Ankylosaurus, we saw quite a few of those, and they look really good. The osteoderms,
these ones,
their body look really good. The head also looks really great. Got those, osteoderms on its head and everything. And the giant tail club, of course. Very nice. Looks very nice. And then finally, Acrocanthosaurus. Better get you away from some of these herbivorous animals. Now let's look at the high-spined reptile.
More timer.
Okay.
Okay, there's the Acro. Acro is fine and dandy.
Looks good. Yep. Oh, geez, come on. This one looks really good. Oh, did they actually add those different colored dogs that are getting eaten?
Oh. Was that supposed to be a dire wolf, or was that something else? I have no idea, but, like, I feel like they're probably going to add the dire wolf soon.
Sigh. But what's really cool is you'll notice it has this type of hump-like structure right here. And that is true. It seems like, Acrocanthosaurus does stand for high-spined reptile. And the reason why it was called that is because it has tall neural spines. A long time it was thought that those would have been like a small sail, but now it seems like they would have been just supports for a hump-like structure.
And some soft tissue as well.
That is nicely shown here. I love the blue one.
Acrocanthosaurus.
And actually, these guys look a lot like the reconstruction that I've seen in the Princeton Field Guide.
Princeton Field Guide to
Dinosaurs. I reckon illustrated by Gregory S. Paul.
Oh, God.
Especially with the way that it kind of ends
Triceratops was Acro.
Here.
Triceratops is probably going to win because Acro is smaller than the Rex, so... and
spiked up, so I wonder...
And Triceratops can win against a Rex, so Triceratops can probably win against an Acro.
If that had a little bit of an influence.
Unless the trike was already damaged.
But I do believe that is finally all of the dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures. Wasn't just dinosaurs. Pterosaurs, aquatic life, mammals, couple mammals. This
is one of the absolute best videos. Like, good word. Over an hour of reviewing, and I feel like it's worth it because this just shows how accurate stuff can be if people actually do some research.
These look great. These look really, really great. I'm actually really happy with them. I think that they did a nice balance of keeping it in a Minecraft sort of style while also giving them accuracy and just making them feel like the actual animals that they represent. The animations are phenomenal, and the sounds that I'm hearing are also pretty cool too. I love it. I love them. I think that they look fantastic. And so this was definitely a fun video to make. So, you know, I might as well talk a little bit.
There are a few errors here and there, but otherwise, everything just looks very good. Very, very good.
About Minecraft dinosaurs on this channel. Of course, you know, I've mentioned this before, the fossils and archaeology mod did not do well on the channel, and I do still plan on doing it. It's just I had to take a little bit of a break on it so I could focus on other things for now. There's a lot of stuff going on the outside world.
Oh, Carnotaurs attacking Caprasuchus. These Carnotaurs should win.
Sorry, I'm distracted by Caprasuchus versus Carnotaurs. You know, there's a lot of things going on over here, so I haven't had the chance to get to it, but I do hope that I can make more videos on it. And if you guys want me to check out some other Minecraft dinosaur things or just dinosaur games in general, then...
This feels like a very chill mod showcase. I really like it.
You know, don't be afraid to request that sort of stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to get to it, because this was fun. It was just taking a look at these really cool looking dinosaurs. Of course, in this add-on, you are also able to tame them and ride them and all that good stuff. So there are a lot of fun things about it. And as you've probably already noticed, they do naturally spawn. So you can just like go into a survival world and just try to find your own dinosaurs, tame them, all that good stuff. And honestly, this could probably be a really fun survival series where you're trying to survive the dinosaurs instead of trying to clone them. That might be kind of fun. I mean,
yeah, not everything has to be Jurassic Park, even when it comes to dinosaurs like this. Even when it comes to having a dinosaur experience. You don't have to replicate Jurassic Park just to get the whole paleontology experience.
I don't know if I have the time for that, but maybe sometime in the future. But yeah, CompuCraft, you did a phenomenal job. I am a huge fan of the way that these guys look. And in terms of that Spinosaurus, you just knocked it out of the park. Like, they are extremely loud, but they look so good. I think that they capture Spinosaurus very well. Probably one of my favorite reconstructions, especially with the way those colors look. No, Quetzalcoatlus.
Yeah, Spinosaurus. Quetzalcoatlus should never land on Spino. Even when they both just try, even they're both plucked into the same area.
It's a massacre. But they look fantastic, and just really hats off. That looks incredible. Anyway, that is pretty much all I have for this one. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to let me know which one of these guys was your favorite. And, you know, I'd love to hear it, and we can have that little bit of a discussion in the comments. But, yeah, thank you so much for...
I really don't have that much of a preference. It's probably Ceratosaurus, but, like, every other model is just really good, really cool, too. And there wasn't any model that is really terrible or anything. Some sizes are kind of mediocre, but otherwise, none of them are outright ridiculous. None of them are outright, you know, stupid, and everything is just really neat. I can give credit for that.
For watching, and have an awesome day.
I really need to learn more, to be honest, after this one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on next one.